Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Yo and I am the Hwarang International Vice Chair of the association. I am also the International Chapter President of the Hwarang Youth Foundation back here in Los Angeles, California. It's really nice to meet all of you guys. Although I can't see everyone, I know that you guys are really bright and motivated because the only reason why you're listening to this presentation is because you'll be starting a chapter soon. So congratulations and let's get started. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about our Hwarang International Association, who we are, what we do, just any brief information that you should probably know before you start your chapter. So let's get started. First, our name is Hwarang International Association. And the first half of my presentation, I'm going to be talking about what is Hwarang International Association and what we do. Oh, before that, let's just take a moment to read this quick quote. "The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention," by Oscar Wilde. Basically, it's just a little icebreaker before we start our presentation. It's what we do at the Youth Foundation, so we just added it in for our international presentation. Next, so we're going to start talking about our different statements and purposes. So International Association has a vision statement, a mission statement, and a purpose. Basically, it just reminds us that these are what we need to think about while we're volunteering. This is our goal, our mindset. It's basically our mindset. So I hope all of you guys take into consideration about our different statements and purposes and memorize, learn from them, and put them in while you are volunteering and doing things for the community. So first off, we have the vision statement, and the vision statement is just to be the global leader in community and humanitarian service. Next, our mission statement. So our mission statement is our future goal, and it is to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through the Hwarang International Association. Next, we have the purpose. So our purpose is to first organize, charter, and supervise service to be known as Hwarang, to coordinate the activities and standardize the administration of Hwarang, to create and foster a spirit of understanding among the people of the world, to promote the principle of good government and citizenship, to take an active interest in the civic, cultural, social, and moral welfare of the community, to unite the chapters in the bonds of friendship, good fellowship, and mutual understanding, to provide a forum for the open discussion of all matters of public interest, provided, however, that partisan politics and sectarian religion shall not be debated by chapter members. And lastly, to encourage service-minded people to serve their community without personal financial reward, and to encourage efficiency and promote high ethical standards in commerce, industry, profession, public works, and private endeavors. So basically, the purpose is think like a Hwarang member and act like a Hwarang member, but more importantly, act like a person, a human. We want you to act in a way where you feel impacts another individual. So do you know the cliche saying like act the way that you want to be treated or something like that? Well, that is basically what you have to think about when you're volunteering with us as Hwarang members. Everyone here is the face of our future. Everyone here is the future of Hwarang. Whether you're senior, an adult, or a little child, you guys have the name of Hwarang in your personality. So yeah, basically just think Hwarang and think like a person and treat everyone fairly and well. Next is our Hwarang International Association model, I guess. And basically on the left side, you'll see volunteerism. On the right side, you'll see personal growth. And in the middle in red, you'll see leadership. This is kind of like the idea of Hwarang International Association is for us to develop leaders, okay? We really want to concentrate on leadership. I'm not sure if you already know this, but back in California, we have something called Hwarang Youth Foundation. This is for the youth. This is for high school students and younger. And they really concentrate on volunteering and they really concentrate on personal growth so they can grow as a person. And I mean, they're not really only the given few are the leaders. So it's more of like they volunteer and they try to get as much gain from the youth foundation. However, international, we're going big. Okay, we're trying to find global leaders. That's why our main purpose is to concentrate on the leadership of the community, the world, everything. So what does it all mean? To simply put it, our goal is to make this world a better place. Okay? As maturing adults, we should strive to help enact significant changes in our community. This organization is for you to explore and challenge current issues that you want to have a hand in fighting. So it's like international association, we think of global crisis. We think about big things. Yes, the homeless, you could help the homeless. They're in your community, they're a big thing. Perfect. You could talk about, I don't know, the recent Guatemala volcano eruption. Like, that's a big thing. There's so many things that we could talk about, but whatever we talk about, our goal is to make this world a better place and to spread awareness and to act mature. Now we're going to go on to the structure. So I think as a chartering chapter, you guys should really concentrate on keeping a good structure because structure is the basic foundation. You need a good structure to be able to start everything well off. So I'm just going to talk about the structure a lot in the next few slides. So the international chairman is Chun Sung Park. He goes to college in Boston. He's a very nice man, very nice person. He's our international chairman this year and maybe for the future years as well, but we don't know yet. But June, if you want to contact him, you can, but he is our international chair. And next, under him, there are the international vice chair / chapter president, international secretary, and international treasurer. So this is more like in our Hwarang International Association, we have a board. Okay, Chun Sung is our president. The vice chairs are each of the chapter presidents. And then we have the international secretary, and then we have the international treasurer. Okay, this is a little confusing, but I'll explain in more sense a little bit later. And then below that, we have the chapter president, the chapter vice president, chapter secretary, chapter treasurer, and you can have chapter public relations, chapter historian, chapter board of directors if you guys have and want it. This looks a little confusing at first, but hear me out. So my name is Stephanie Yo, and I am the international chapter president of the Hwarang Youth Foundation, which means I am in charge. I am the president of the Youth Foundation for International Relations. Okay, and I am aware that Mr. Park is. You might either be the Ukraine team or the Japan team. I'm not sure, but he is there traveling with you guys to help you guys start a chapter. So the president of your chapter or the chapter that is being present and listening to me right now, the president is the chapter president. Okay? So if you're in Ukraine and if you're the Ukraine chapter, the president, you are the chapter president of Ukraine and that branch. If you're listening to me from Japan, then you would be the chapter president of your branch in Japan. Okay? But the little thing is, both presidents, the presidents are also the vice chair of our association. Okay? And this job is really important because you as president will be talking to all the other presidents of their chapters from around the world, and you will be in meetings with the international chair and international board, and it just helps a lot of communication purposes. Okay? The international, as you see, under the chairman, there's international vice chair, international secretary, international treasurer. The international secretary and international treasurer will be chosen by Chun Sung Park, and they are most likely going to be held, or they're going to be in Boston. Okay? And in the perspective chapter, okay, you guys will have a vice president, secretary, treasurer, the usual structure. Okay? So I am aware that like I said before, that this